Do you like my shirt? It says, your favorite anime sucks! Top of the morning to you laddies, it's Jacksepticeye here! Yes, that was the worst Jacksepticeye impression ever! I'll see myself out. Goodbye! Red Bull, sugar-free, because I have to go on diets for my jobs. But thank God I'm allowed to tell the story. Okay, before I was doing acting and all that shiz and other ways to make money, I had a job. And that job was at, I'm not gonna name it, but y'all who already know, so you could probably. My brother's friend is over there. My brother's friends are judging me. Before I had that, I had a job. I worked at a fabric store. I'm not gonna say where, but y'all could probably assume where. Yeah, I worked at a fabric store because of course I did. I was a cosplayer, of course. And I would work there. That's all I did. But you know, obviously working at a fabric store, a lot of cosplayers came in a lot. And you know, I wasn't like, yo, what's up? My name is Amayoshi Go. How are you? What's your cosplay name? No. No. See, I'm not that type of person. If I meet someone who's a cosplayer or just somewhere out in public, I'm not gonna go blast my name out the window. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's cool. I dabble in it. Because of social nicety and part of our job, we would have to ask them, oh, hey, well, what you doing? What you looking for? What are you trying to make? What you doing, boy? So, yeah, a lot of them would be like, oh, there's this convention coming up, or there's this event I'm going to. And I would be like, oh, Fanime, Anime Expo, NorCal Gathering. And a lot of them would be, yeah. And I'm like, awesome. And then obviously we would chit chat and we would have a conversation. I haven't worked there in a really long time, so I was gonna tell this story right when it happened, but I was still working there, so I was like, eh. Actually, the reason why I had to leave my job was because my grandpa, health issues, and I had to be down there a lot to take care of him. So I left. So yeah, after a while I'm like, you know what, I should be able to freaking tell this story. So you know what, I'm gonna. But it was an average weekend at my job, you know, getting up, going to work, doing fabric shiz, putting go-backs away that people yesterday didn't fucking finish. Today, I was put at the cut counter a couple minutes after I got in. So, you know, I was putting all the fabric away like, ooh, la 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 la, and I would be like looking at all the fabric. So when I was working there was around the time Yayahan's fabric came out. Like, oh, you all know, I made a video about this. Yayahan cosplay fabric review, all that bullshit. So, you know, the whole time I was like, ooh, look at all the exclusives I get to see. Most of the time I was just staring at all the fabric, wondering what cosplays could be if I had the money for Yayahan's fabric. No shade, but shade! I love you, Yaya. Don't come for me. So, in this particular day too, you know, it was a slowish day, you know, Saturday morning. Most people aren't probably going to a fabric store. These two girls came in, these two girls, and I actually know them. I'm not exposy. I'm not an exposy person. Especially from my freaking famous cosplayer fuckboi story, which I got a message from. He slipped into my DMs, y'all. So, a little update video is gonna come from that shit. Yes. I'm not a type of exposy person. In my head, unless they're physically hurting me or causing actual harm to me, I'm not gonna expose them. So when people are like, call him out, call out that fuckboy. He was just a fuckboy. It's not like he fucking grabbed my ass. If that was the case, his name would be out there. He would be put on blacklist. Like I said, the whole coincidence was just him being a fuckboy. He didn't hurt me or anything, so, and like I said, in my head, I found no need to expose him. Especially because, like I said in the video and in my comments, this happened a hell of a long time ago. And especially that I see him now and he's fucking happy. He's being successful. He hasn't had any problems with anyone as far as I knew. So in my head, it would just be petty as shit to bring it all out from under him and be like, this video was about this guy. So I'm not going to do that shit. Which is the same as this video. I'm not going to say which cosplayers these are, but I know these fucking cosplayers. And if you are from the NorCal community, you know who these fucking people are. But let's go back to the story. One weekend I was fucking working at the freaking cutting counter of my store, fabric store, and these two girls come in. And I recognize them just cause I've been to a lot of cons in my area, so you know, even though I probably haven't met you, I probably like low-key Facebook, Instagram stalked you just a little bit. I kind of have a general idea of most people in the NorCal, SoCal cosplay community. So, I knew who these two bitches were. They were walking and they were strutting, like, they were just like looking at their phone, doing all that fucking shit. Sister made me a s'more.
And you want your extra burns.
And usually I'm pretty good at being all smiley happy when I'm fucking working, because, you know, that's like my other job, promo modeling. Most of my job is to stand there half naked and make you come to the booth and buy shit with my fucking personality. I walked up to them, not like directly at them, but you know, I walked around the counter, I'm like, hi, good morning, how are you? And then they were just like, good. I was like, I can't stand that shit! One thing I cannot stand is, for example, if I open a fucking door for you, like it were at fucking GameStop, and I open the fucking door for you, and you just walk in like you're fucking graving the whole world of your damn presence. No! Fuck you! I'm ready to drag you by your fucking skull, pull your head back, make you be, no! That is not how it works. You can open the door by your damn self! And then close the door, and then let that fucker open the door himself. But yeah, I would expect to, you know, even if you're not even feeling it, like, I get it. Some people have a shitty day. Sometimes the last people want to do is have a social conversation with the worker. I fucking get it. But you know, at least fake and go, I'm good, and then continue with your day. I get it. No need to give me snarky. Good. So, you know, I was like, okay, whatever. Just gonna do my job. I'm not gonna be all nice anymore and bug you with my questions of just being a good employee. And then, you know, I fucking hear giggling. I hear giggling in the background, like, oh my god. What the fuck are they doing? And then I fucking, like, I'm not even fucking shitting you. I see them at the Yayahan section of the fabric store, and they have a freaking marker, and they're fucking doodle. Don't stare at me. And they're fucking doodling on Yayahan's face, like, okay, regardless of how your feelings are, how old are you? And I know these bitches. These bitches are like my age, mid-20s, so knowing that they fucking had a Sharpie or whatever in their fucking hand, drawing a fucking mustache on Yayahan, it's like, you want to go back to 7th grade now? No offense to my 7th graders, I fucking love all of you. And, you know, I'm not that confrontational, so when I saw that, I wasn't gonna be like, yo, what the fuck you doing? I was like, do you need help with anything? Not even shitting you. This is what they said. Like, ugh, this got me so fucking mad. No. We know what we're doing. We're cosplayers. Oh, bitch! I mean, I've seen this meme go around. This meme, you know, oh, do you need help with anything? No, I'm a fucking cosplayer. I don't need your fucking help. I'm the fucking fabric store, Michael's employee or some shit. But in my head, that's kind of being a bitch. Like, I'm just trying to be nice. And it's like, yo, you don't even know my story, yo. I'm a cosplayer too. And then I was like, okay. After I was planning my plot for world domination, I calmed down and I went back to the cut counter and finished my shit. And then you know what I fucking hear? I fucking hear the fabric fall. Sometimes at fabric stores, people knock the fabric over. They knock the bolts over. Okay, I get it. It's an accident. I do it a bunch of times where I'm trying to grab fabric and then the other one falls. But you know what I fucking do? I pick it up like a decent human being. And these girls, they freaking let Yayahan's yellow freaking stretchy fabric fall, and then they're like, and then they just walked over it and kept walking. What the hell? You're gonna ruin it. What if I wanted to buy that? Come on. And they were just laughing, and then I heard her go, like, ah, she got a fucking boob job. She's not even a real cosplayer. Like, oh my god. I don't give a shit. If you want to dress sexy, dress sexy. Like, so many people hate on Jessica Negri, Yayahan, and all that shit just because they like to dress naked or whatever. Even if they don't, like, who fucking cares? I mean, if they get more attention, so what? I don't know, I just don't care. Unless what you're doing is like affecting my life, or if you're like injuring my fucking dog, I don't give a shit what you're doing with your life. But I get it. Some people are insecure, some people get jealous, or some people are just fucking confused why girls half naked get more attention than really cool armor. Kinda how it is. That's kinda why I get paid to be half naked at events and promote products. It's just what sells. And you know, I was ignoring them, just listening to them talk shit. And yeah, I went to the fabric section, I fixed the fabric, and I put it back on the shelf and continued with my job. So then they got to the cut counter And I was like, how may I help you today? And then they were like, yeah, we want blah 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 yards of this. We want freaking stupid boulder truck yards of fabric. And then I cut it. And then they wanted other shiz and ribbon and shit. And I cut it. Trying to be nice! I was trying to be a good employee! You know, I was still trying to be nice. I was like, oh, you guys going to FanimeCon or Anime? Yeah. Where else? You know about those? This story got me all hyped! Ah! Not more. Summertime is the perfect time for s'mores. Excuse the possible crumbs that might still be on my face. And then I was like, oh yeah, you know, I do a little bit of it myself. And then they were just like, oh, okay. Give me my ticket so I can fucking get out of here. And, you know, they didn't exactly say it, but then, you know, they were just like, okay. Like, they were totally over me trying to be any form of nice in our fucking human interaction and shit. I gave them their fucking ticket, and they dipped and went to the register and then left. And you know, okay, I know the story doesn't seem freaking huge or that exciting, but bear with me. Funny about this whole fucking thing, I know these bitches! I've talked to them! I've done photo shoots with them! I fucking almost had a cosplay group with them, but for some reason, you know, it's funny how, you know, when they don't recognize you, or they're out in the real world, they treat you like shit! I think that is so fucking hilarious. You know, it was just so funny to me because, you know, when they see me at conventions and cons, they're so nice and they're giving me hugs and shit. And because they don't recognize me, because most people don't recognize me, except you, Teen, I know you saw me at freaking Fanime with no makeup on, no. You know, be a fucking good person. Fuck. Like, I don't know what it says about them. You know, that they were so nice to me and chilly with me at like a convention and shit. You know, it's just so fucking funny. Cause like I said, I know these girls. I've worked with them. I've networked with them. I've networked with them. And it's so funny how just cause they don't recognize me, just cause I'm an irrelevant employee at a fucking fabric store that they assume knows nothing about fabric or costuming or anything, they treat you like shit. They treat you like you're a nobody worker in society. Like, see, and like y'all know, I have no fucking shame about people finding out who these are. I won't say the name, but if the shoe fits, bitch, fucking wear it! So I don't care if you know who you are. You know, I really don't care if they know this is about them. I don't fucking care. You know, but y'all know I got no freaking shame about making storytime videos about people I know. I don't care. Like a couple people at Fanime who I've made storytimes about even confronted me. Not like confronted me, but they were like, hey, you know, like a whole, I know you made that storytime about me, but you know, I'm gonna play cool about it and not say anything about it. You know who you are too. But like, see, I don't care. I really don't. Cause, you know, when I was younger, I gave too much of shit. Like, and there's a picture, this picture. People who don't care used to care too fucking much. And I was one of those people who gave too much of shit about what everyone thought about me. I gave too much of shit of what people thought I was gonna do with my life. I care too fucking much about other people's opinions. And now that I'm at this point in my life, I don't give a shit. Another thing in my opinion, if you don't want a story, if you know me, you see me, and you don't want a story time about you, don't give me something to make a story time about. That's the end of my story time. Like I said, I know it's not really that exciting, but I hope my freaking crazy Red Bull non-sugar rush is entertaining me to some degree. And suggest what videos you want me to do next, cause I'm not creative, what the hell, no. And I know I didn't do this in my Fanime vlogs, so we are going to do it right now. Right freaking now, y'all, when I can find it. I have a few showstoppers of the week that I want to freaking bring out from the open. Princess _ bunny _ moon, you are freaking adorable. Thank you so much, honey. Mwah! Joshua Aguartieres 2000, thank you so much, man. Thank you for being a real one. Mwah! Another one is Danny _ Yuki _ thank you so much, Dollface. All your support means so much to me. Mwah! And my last but certainly not least showstopper is Maddie _ the _. All my other showstoppers, you all show so much support to me on Instagram. I know I haven't been streaming a lot lately, but she shows up to like all of my streams. And even if she can't even be there that long, you know what? She'll come and just say fucking hi. And for that makes me so fucking happy. She follows, she freaking likes my shit on Instagram. I like her shit on Instagram. She's always all up in my YouTube grind, and you know what, Maddie? I'm fucking feeling you, girl! Thank you so much, Maddie. I love you so much. Give that girl a follow. She fucking deserves it. And look at her fucking look at her freaking Tracer cosplay. It's so fucking cute. Freaking give this girl a follow. Give all my showstoppers a follow. And thank you all so much for freaking watching. I love you all. Thank you for being a part of my weeb family, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!